What's up, bitches? That was a little aggressive. This week I decided to do a Q&A because I often get asked quite a lot of questions and I don't often have the time to answer them. So you guys can ask me anything you want and I will answer it. Apart from whether I like anal. I'm reading off a piece of paper, by the way, so if I'm looking down, I'm reading. Favourite alcoholic beverage? I'd probably say champagne if it wasn't so expensive. I would drink champagne all night if I could. If not that, I do love red wine. So if someone else is paying, champagne. If I'm paying, red wine. How do you feel about Harry Potter? I don't really feel anything about Harry Potter. I don't hate the movies or him. It's just not my thing. I'm not really into like kind of mystical fantasy type movies. I'm more into hard-hitting horrors, like child abduction, murders, stabbings, anything that's messed up, basically. What or who inspired you to start making videos? So I think a few of you already know the reason why I started making my videos, but for those of you that don't know, this is why. Basically, about a year and a half ago, I don't like using the word depressed because it's quite hardcore, but I was quite depressed in life. I didn't really know what I was doing. I felt a bit lost, like, you know, I'm sure some of you have before. And I was on the bus from my shit job one day and I saw a boy with his mum and he just looked really innocent and happy and content and no worries, no responsibilities, and I felt really fucking jealous of that boy. So I got home and I wrote 10 reasons why I wish I was 12 years old, and for some reason I just decided to film it. I don't really remember why. So yeah, it just kind of started from there. Your parents think your show is a little nutty. Slutty or nutty? I'm joking. To be honest, I don't think either of my parents know how to actually type in YouTube in a web browser. I have shown them a few before. I think that when I did 10 reasons why penises are awesome, that was when my dad probably decided he was gonna stop watching my show. I mean, they're proud of me, I think, in what I'm doing. I don't think they really know what I do every week, to be honest. But in answer to that question, yes, they probably do think my show is a little nutty, not slutty. Burger-sized Smarties or Smartie-sized burgers? I would definitely 1000% go with burger-sized Smarties. Why don't these exist in the world? That would be amazing. Why would anyone want Smartie-sized burgers? What's your favourite cartoon? Actually, I used to be obsessed. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of them, but I used to be obsessed with Calvin and Hobbes. I used to get them every Christmas from Father Christmas. And yeah, I used to read them all the time. What was your worst date ever? It was with a male model. We went to one of my favourite Japanese restaurants and we both ordered fish. And I thought, you know, a natural accompaniment to fish is rice. But he said he wasn't going to share rice with me because he didn't eat carbohydrates. So that was when I knew it probably wasn't going to work out. But in case you're thinking, was that the only reason why it was the worst date ever? And when the bill came, before I had even a chance to offer to pay half, he asked for my debit card. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? God, fuck knows. I don't know. Hopefully married with a baby or two, in a career that I love. I will always work because I'm obsessed with working. So hopefully, yeah. Do you fancy any of your fake boyfriends on your show? Be honest. No, I don't fancy any of them. I know you all think that I'm sleeping with all of them. I haven't slept with one of my pretend boyfriends. I've actually kissed one though, so I'll leave it up to you to decide which one that is. What do you look like without any makeup? Makeup exists for a reason. I'll show you what I look like without any makeup on then. You only have yourselves to blame what you're just about to witness. Do you have a real boyfriend? No. And you know what? I'm pretty okay with that. I just like to concentrate on the things that I can control and everything else will just slip into place. Hopefully. Or I will just get a shitload of cats. Actually, I hate cats, dogs. Why do you never respond to comments? Are you freaking kidding me? I always respond to comments. I have a comment section in my show. What is your favourite food? I often ask myself if I was on death row. A normal question, you know, one asks oneself. What would be my last meal? I would probably say it's out of two. I'd either go for an Indian. I would have chicken korma, pilau rice, poppadoms, shitload of mango chutney, and obviously a Peshwari naan to soak up the korma sauce. Or I would have a large Domino's chicken Texas barbecue with extra garlic and herb dip, If I was going to sway one way, I would sway for Domino's. Because normally after Domino's I want to kill myself because I feel so disgusting, but I'm on death row, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the Q&A this week. I'll be back doing 10 Reasons Why next week. I'm actually going to be in Dublin with my sisters for my birthday, so I will be doing some kind of 10 Reasons Why around Ireland. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So myself and Megan Fox, who looks really bald, I realise I cut all her hair off by mistake, we say goodbye.